years, but like there definitely is, in terms of opportunities at UCL, there definitely is a lot of chances to get involved in stuff like research. So hello, can you see me?
Hello, Swapnanil. It's great to see you. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So, as I understand, you are a first-year medical student at UCL.
Yeah.
And you also made your own podcast.
Yeah, it's been a while since I have done that. But
would you mind introducing yourself?
Hi, yeah. So I'm Swapnanil Day. I'm a first-year medical student at UCL. Yeah, so I started uni in September, and yeah, I'm living in London at the moment, so it's central.
Yeah, that sounds great, because UCL is right at the centre, and being at the centre of London, I'm guessing there's lots of opportunities there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So recently, I've heard that they opened a new University College Hospital, Grafton Way building, there's these opportunities. Have you already taken on board some of these opportunities at your time at UCL?
Okay, yeah, so that's a really good question. I mean, I think it's a bit early, like so far. So I've heard a little bit about them, but not as of yet. So at the moment, we're preclinical students.
Yeah.
Now, so I would expect those to probably be for older years, but like there definitely is, in terms of opportunities at UCL, there definitely is a lot of chances to get involved in stuff like research. So
yes.
Sorry about that. There's UCL offers a lot of opportunities. So I recently applied to a studentship. And it was offered a place. So this summer, I'll be spending around 5 to 8 weeks in UCL, doing a research project of some sort. So there definitely is opportunities in UCL to get involved in research, and it's good that they spread it quite a lot.
That sounds really good. And so, in terms of the future, what are you looking forward to doing?
And that was a really good question. I think most medical students, if you talk to them, they'll tell you that they probably don't know. They don't. It's very difficult to have a clear idea. I think there are definitely fields that I'm interested in. So I find cardiology really fascinating, and we've done a module on it. I found that I really enjoyed that module. But to be honest, there's I've enjoyed all of the stuff we've done. So we've done immunology as well this year. That's been fascinating as well. But we'll see.
And with all these opportunities for academic research, for example, how are you finding time to also balance with extracurricular activities? So as I can hear from your podcast, you also play the guitar. Could you talk a bit more about how you spend your time outside the academic areas of knowledge?
So a really important part, I believe, of being a medical student is finding that balance. So I play the guitar. I've been quite lucky that I've played the guitar for quite a really long time. Like a lot of people may have started instruments in the last few years, but I've played it quite a long time, so I know what I can do, what I can't do. And I always make time, even when I'm just sitting down doing nothing, I can make time. I think it is important to recognize that definitely those things, the extracurricular activities, are so important in keeping your mental health good, even when things aren't going well. But I think that things that help me is just having a routine, making sure that when I do play the guitar or something, I don't feel guilty about doing that, because I know that I've done the work. I know that I've managed my time well enough to earn that time to do what I love doing. So I think managing your time really well is really important in medical school. So if you can manage your time really well, that means that you'll never feel that you're spending too much time on your extracurriculars, because if some people may often say that they get involved in lots and lots of activities, but they don't find that they have enough time for getting their lectures sorted out or getting their work sorted out. So that can be a problem. But I don't think, because I manage my time quite well, I never really have regrets about playing the guitar.
That sounds very inspiring, I'm sure, for many people. Yes. So I think those were the key questions I had to ask. But overall, what would you say to viewers? What would you say that they should take away from your experience so far at UCL?
I think UCL is a fantastic uni. I think that the teaching that you get is really good. unfortunately, a lot of it this year has been online, like a lot of unis, but I feel that it's going to become more and more in person soon. With regards to applying, of course, I'm sure that a lot of like people applying will know that you have to take different admissions tests. So for the UCL, you have to take the BMAT, and obviously you have to do interviews. I'm not exactly sure what format they do the interviews, so that would be something that they should. Obviously, that is on their website. They can find that information very quickly. But yeah, so if someone like does want to become a medical student at UCL, like just what UCL are looking for is like firstly someone who doesn't like they want like good doctors, right? They want good people to fill their shoes, and like they very much emphasize not only the scientific aspects but also like becoming a good doctor. So from the very start of our education, so in our first year at UCL, we have a clinical and professional practice session, so where we cover different aspects of ethics and law and stuff like that, and that's like really important because I feel that that runs off your education. So if you can show that like you have that in mind, like just like, while applying to medical school, it's not just about the facts about the research that's being going on, but also the morals behind that research that will help you definitely a lot when applying to medical school.
Yeah, that was great, Swapnanil. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Anything else? Do you have any other questions about it?
I think maybe just a general question. So being a doctor, you have these skills which you need, such as communication. And watching, or should I say, listening to your podcast, I really heard how you made complex medical ideas into more simpler ones which people could understand. So being at medical school now, do you think you can now give more advice on how people can put more complex ideas more simply?
That's a fantastic question. I think, yeah, I think the first thing to like making stuff complex is really taking the time to understand. Like if you can understand something without having to use like really complex words. I think it was Einstein who said something like if you can the person who can explain a complex idea in simple words is someone who's truly understood it. And if someone has to use complex terminology, then they probably understood it. I think firstly is taking the time to understand and understand like why is it important and how it links to other areas of medicine. So I think like some of the podcasts, like medicine is not separated, right? All of those areas are linked, and a lot of the time there may be concepts that you've not like come across before, like ever. But there's always always going to be some like a small part of that concept that you might have done somewhere else. So like when I'm doing, I don't know, like gut physiology at the moment, there's like when we're studying membranes and stuff, there's a lot of that like is like found in previous modules and stuff like that. So I think the thing to breaking down complex concepts into simple ideas is like firstly understanding it and trying to make links with things that you already know, because I think that can help like break it down for people. Yeah.
That sounds really good as well. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem.